The Commission, Uncle Paulie, P. Diddy, Caesar Leo, De Janeiro, Charlie Baltimore, Iceberg Slim, the most shady, Frankie Baby. We here.
Do you know what beef is? Do you know what beef is? Ask yourself. Do you know what beef is?
Okay, this is stereo behind, showing the number, and here's the file number up here, and also right there. And let's see what we got going on here. This is image of behind the sun here. And we're going to scroll down, go to the left, and what is that? Looky there, some kind of funky looking sphere by the sun, and it doesn't just appear on the behind, it also appears on the forwards. Let me show you what I mean. This is stereo behind, here's stereo ahead. Let's do 2048 magnification on that, and we'll go down to the bottom again, and let's pick this one here. Let's see if we can find it. And in a different position, and there it is again, right there. What the hell is that? Now, you debunkers out there, explain this to me. I think you're going to have a very hard time explaining. And there's more than this. There's one that shows two spheres right close together. I need to try to find that one. Let me go back to the site I was on. This is a site called GLP, Godlike Productions. And they had some really good pictures on here. Let's see if I can find it here. I know it's here somewhere. Here we go. This one right here, breaking NASA images large spherical objects inside coronas of sun. Let's go there. And let's look at the second one here. I believe this is the one that shows the two spheres together. Let's see if we got that. Yeah. Hold on, let's try this one. This must be it. Okay. Yes, there they are. Right, can you see them? Right outside, there we are, right there in the corona. Kind of hard to see at first, but they are nonetheless there, two right together. Very interesting. Then there's probably one right over here as well. Kind of hard to tell what that is, but anyway, that also looks like a sphere, maybe a little bit further out. Let's go back and see what else he's got for us. Object not found now. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Now, let's do the first one here. And again, it's not bringing it up because I'm already there. I want to close that out. Go back. There, now we'll bring it up. Okay. And they appear to be moving. These spheres appear to be moving. Let's see where the other... There it is, on the top now. Right up there in the corona. Hiding out, if you will. This is going to be very hard to debunk. And there's the other one. I'm not sure what they are. I know UFOs are real. I have seen 6 myself. And I've seen one land. Our whole family saw one land in a field. It was silent. This is back in the early 70s when we didn't have silent choppers. Went right over our heads, no sound, landed in a field, rotated in the air, turned all of its lights out. And I've seen disc as well. So it is definitely a technology. It's just a technology that I believe God has, both sides have it actually. But these are very interesting, probably the size of almost our planet, if you're looking on the scale of how big the sun is compared to Earth. So there you have it, the unknown spheres that are currently circling and moving around the sun. Today's date is Thursday, January 21st, 2010 at 4:49 p.m. Hope you enjoyed the little presentation.
SOHO stands for Solar Heliospheric Observatory, and it's a mission that was launched by ESA, the European Space Agency, and NASA in 1995 to study the sun. The sun is a star, and the universe is made up of stars. But the sun is very close to us. We're able to see the sun in great detail. So if we can understand our sun, then that allows us to have a better understanding of the rest of the stars and consequently the rest of the universe. Well, the first time I saw a SOHO image, my reaction was basically wow. I was blown away. I've never seen the kinds of detail, the kinds of structure, the kinds of dynamics that were going on in any sort of image of the sun before. And I think that this is probably true for a lot of scientists. One of the ways that SOHO studies the corona is using what we call a coronagraph. And so a coronagraph creates an artificial eclipse. Because the sun itself, the surface of the sun, is about 1 million times brighter than this outer structure of the corona, we need to block that bright disk out so that you can see the much fainter outer corona.